brought up to the surface and loaded into trolleys like this one here. This railway line here, what they call the tramway in the old days, would go into the mine and would join up with the shaft. So the pipes get pulled up from below, up the shaft, and then loaded into here and pushed around here to the battery. So this is on wheels. You can push it, tip it, the rock would tumble down the boards, fall under the heads and get crushed. Those heads go up and down. So this white rock now ends up like this, pulverised down into dust. Okay, so we've got some wire here so you can look and see the heads go up and down. But usually there's a gate holding water here, like boards, like tight boards, a sheet of steel to hold water, and a water pipe, which we haven't got either. So you turn water on, and water filled up to the top, and it got mixed in slurry, like mud. Lift the gate and the slurry, like a river of mud, can pour down over the boards. And this table here would be like the pan, you know, it's on an angle, and I said keep the pan on an angle. We want the dirt to wash away and the gold to, like the gold stayed in the pan and the dirt washed off. It's the same here, you want the mud to go down, the gold to stay stored up here. But to trap the gold, they had sheets of copper plate that they covered with mercury. They cleaned up the copper plates with cyanide and then poured some mercury on the copper plate. You know, mercury is like silver paint. You know, mercury, have you ever seen that? So it used to be in thermometers. Mercury. So you get a copper plate, it's cleaned with cyanide, pour some of the mercury on, and spread the mercury out over the copper plate. So the mercury stuck onto the copper plate. And mercury and gold, when they touch one another, they stick together. It's called an affinity. So gold will stick to mercury. And it's like the glue, sort of silver paint traps gold. So you've got this copper plate covered in mercury. When the mud goes down, the mud keeps going and the little bits of gold get caught here and stay here, trapped in the silver painty stuff. Then you can get a squeegee, like a rubber block, and wipe the gold and the mercury out and collect it into a lump. So wipe the gold, silver paint with the gold stuck in it, and get a chamois. You know, a chamois is like a leather handkerchief. Put the gold and the mercury into it and wrap it up. So the gold's like inside a handkerchief now. A leather handkerchief, chamois. And then squeeze and wring the mercury out. All the mercury will come out and catch it in a bowl, set on the shelf. And the gold is still wet with mercury. So you put the gold into the retort to get the last of the mercury out. And this gets heated in a hot fire and it boils the mercury, like steam coming out of a kettle. The mercury comes out the pipe. Another pipe is screwed in there, and that pipe goes through water to cool it and condense it and catch little drops of mercury.
Oh.
Okay.
That was before they knew that mercury was poisonous, I guess.
Oh, I think they knew.
They knew? Oh.
Yeah, they just didn't do it too long. Yeah. Like most fellas would say, oh, I got out before I got too sick. You know, I started to get headaches and shakes and fingernails are going black and so I'll let some other fella do it. But they paid the men a lot of money to do this sort of work.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous. Like about 10, 12 pounds a week compared to 10 or 12 shillings a week.
Ooh,
yeah. Big dough. A couple of months and then you get out. You get sick. So, yeah, they knew about that because I remember reading that they tried to ban the use of mercury in teeth in 1880, and that's when this was happening. But they couldn't actually ban mercury because people would have had no teeth.
Yeah.
So, and the gold was too expensive, so they continued to use the gold. So, what was I up to? Oh, you boiled the mercury off and collected the last of it, and the gold's left down the bottom of the pot there. Scoop out and take it to the bank. A very dangerous work, this. Highly toxic, but good money. So I'll turn it on now, you can see this go.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
So a bit of noise, eh?
Yeah, that will crush a couple of stones, yeah.
We've got rubber under there, so you imagine how much noisier it would be. Much noisier than what you'd hear. It's like ear splitting, and that one would be going too. Plus the machine. So, deaf as well as mad. The bitch.
But wait.
Beautiful new hats, you know, and the boots, and gold watch chain, and black fingernails. Yeah. And one of those newfangled hearing horns, you know, eh?
Ah, yeah. That's interesting.
We're going to go into the mine now.
Okay.